I loved you fully, but you only ever loved the idea of me. You stayed within my orbit, but never chose to land. A quiet kind of closeness, like sleeping through my hand. Your words were soft as echoes, but truth was never known. I built a world from fragments, from pieces never shown. I gave you all my honesty. You gave me parts not whole, enough to keep me reaching for something with no soul. You stood so close beside me, a warmth that mimicked fire. But every spark you gave me was hiding truth from desire. I chased the way you lingered, convinced that it was real. But every time I reach you, you change what you reveal. You stayed inside the present and refused a future line, while I was building us inside a world that's not mine. We mirrored different meanings, though nothing felt the same. I gave your silence purpose. You never gave it a name. You spoke in careful pieces. I tried to make them whole, but you were never present where I place heart and soul. Your closeness felt like promise, yet never held its ground. A voice that felt like comfort, but truth was never found. I built my world around you, though you never asked me to, and loved a version of us that never made it through. And that's the point it broke me in slow and quiet decay, realizing what we had was never meant to stay. I was close enough to feel you, never close enough to be, because love without a choice will never set you free. I replayed every moment, searching for a sign, hoping in your silence there was something mine. But closeness without choosing leaves wounds you cannot see. A love that feels so near, yet never stays with me. You were never mine to lose, yet I still lost you there. A contradiction burning in love we couldn't share. Holding on to someone who was never truly yours is loving something deeply that never was before. So I released the almost and everything it was. A fragile kind of closeness existing without cause. Now I walk in silence, no longer chase your name, no longer feeding something that never felt the same. And maybe what we had was never meant to grow, just something I was given before I let it go. A lesson dressed as longing, a truth I couldn't see, that love without choosing was never meant for me. And if you ever wonder what we were meant to be, just know I felt you deeply though you never chose me. Because closeness is not love when there is no real choice, and what is never chosen will never have a voice. What I couldn't say stayed instead.